Confidence was definitely high when I decided to use this team. I made a terrible mistake. See, I know. You might have watched a lot of my recent videos and be like, this guy tends to make a lot of mistakes. Yes, I make mistakes. I am only human. So my confidence was high because I used this team. I used Supergirl with Raven and Classic Wonder Woman, and I didn't even use a solo raid specific artifact, and I was able to one shot. Incredible. That's even my last video. This same team, my last video, I was able to one shot, and I was like, okay, this match is a match that actually this makes sense, because that last match I was just trying to do some test runs and all of that. It did not make sense for me to do that on the last match, but on this match it actually makes sense because of Silver Banshee's passive. This boss cannot be stunned or frozen. She's immune to all of that, and you can stun her actually, but you would have to reverse her stunning by doing 2 successful specials. And yeah, that's how that works. And yes, there are teams that you can use LOA on this match, but that's a whole other story. We'll probably check that out on a different video. Anyways, point I'm trying to make is that I believed in this team so much that if I can one shot without using a solo raid specific artifact, then if I use a solo raid specific artifact, it's going to be a breeze. In fact, I won't need to use Classic Wonder Woman. Oh boy, was I wrong. Oh my god, I was playing this match, I was seeing what is happening. 15 million damage, 14 million damage. But wait, on that last match, without solo raid specific artifact, I was able to do 44 million, 30 million, 39 million on my dot from the beta club. But in this match, I'm only doing 14 million. I'm only doing 15 million. What have I done wrong? I've done all my stacking. I've done everything. But it was after the match had ended, I rewatched the gameplay and I noticed that I was only having 90%. You can see on the screen, I see damage plus 90%. But you see that I'm spamming the specials. It is not being added. Ideally, as I'm doing these specials, these are the enhanced specials. As I'm doing the specials, I should be adding that damage, but I wasn't doing it. In fact, in retrospect now, I've seen that if I did super move here, I could have added more damage because super move is also enhanced. I didn't know about that. In fact, as I'm recording, I'm noticing that now that I can do super move with Girl of Steel Supergirl to get that enhancement. Anyways, there's a technicality that I missed. I thought I can just stack specials with Raven, then I tag in Supergirl and I just keep spamming my specials and everything will be okay. As long as at that point it's going to be enhanced, it will be okay. But I was wrong. What you want to do in this match is that you want to, like I said, start with Raven and do our specials, use our specials to create the basis of the damage of the boost you are going to get. Then you tag in Girl of Steel Supergirl. But one critical thing you have to remember, you cannot, by any means, you cannot make the mistake of using the enhanced specials when it is at 0 cost. That was my biggest mistake. Once the specials are at 0 cost, you are in trouble. What you want to do, like I said, you tag in Raven, right? At the beginning of the match, you do, let's say, 4 specials with Raven, Raven special 1. Then you tag in Girl of Steel Supergirl. Then you do her special 3. When you do that special 3, you're going to get 210% damage off the bat. That's if she's maxed out. Do her special 3 to get the highest percent damage. But you might end up in a situation where the boss's, the Zatanna's puppet is activated. Now, this is where you shouldn't make that mistake. Don't do any more specials with Girl of Steel Supergirl. The first special 3 you are going to do with Girl of Steel Supergirl, you are going to have the Zatanna's puppet is not yet activated. You are going to have the full enhancement. You are going to get everything, the full boost, 210%. As soon as Zatanna's puppet is activated, you are in trouble. Any special you do from that point is not counting. So just stick with Raven at that point. Just be stacking your Raven Darkness. Between all you have to do with Raven, make sure that Zatanna's puppet has been deactivated. Once Zatanna's puppet is deactivated, then you can tag in Girl of Steel Supergirl again, do another special 3, you get another 210%, which is already over the 400%, and that's it. So you only need 2 special 3s from Girl of Steel Supergirl and 5 special 1s from Raven to get this team to work. The key thing, I will say this again because this is very technical, it's very important you know this. If Zatanna's puppet is already activated on Girl of Steel Supergirl, there is no point. it's useless. You're not going to get any enhancement. You're not going to get any additional boost or whatever. It's just pointless. Make sure that Zatanna's puppet is not yet activated, which means if you do a special 3 with Girl of Steel Super Girl, it's going to count 7. It's going to cost you 7 power bars and not 0 power bars. Once it's 0, then it's pointless. You're not getting anything on 0. So it's crazy. I had to waste 1 pick to learn this, but at least now I am 100% sure how it works. Special 1 with Raven 4 times, tagging Girl of Steel Super Girl. Of course, you're going to need to have up to 7 power bars. Use 7 power bars with Girl of Steel Super Girl. You will likely activate Zatanna's puppet. Just ignore that. Don't spam, don't do anything. Tag in your Raven again and just continue to build your darkness stack with Raven. As soon as you see that the Zatanna's puppet is no longer active, tag in your Girl of Steel Super Girl and do another special 3. Only 2 special 3s for a maxed out Girl of Steel Super Girl is enough. But before you do any of those special 3s, make sure you've done at least 4 special 1s from Raven. And that's it. And this second time, I was able to make real progress with that. But let's say you are not a rich folk or a lucky folk like me, and you don't have the beta club. You can still beat this boss. Don't worry about it. You don't even need Girl of Steel Super Girl to beat this boss. If I'm being honest with you. Yes, she is great for this match, especially if you have limited options, but you don't need, it is not a need to use Girl of Steel Super Girl on this match. I will show you some other gameplays where I use Girl of Steel Super Girl with League of Anarchy, how you can take advantage of the boss's passive, but that will be on another video. I think I will show you guys a video of all the bosses. I think from tier 2, tier 1 is dark side, there's nothing really special there. Tier 2 to tier 5, all the bosses. Well, I think I'm going to share that gameplay next before the end of this week, hopefully. But yeah, you can actually use your Beast Boy on this match, because with Beast Boy gameplay, the beautiful thing about Beast Boy gameplay is that you don't need to be tagging in and out. In fact, if you want to tag him maybe to get the power going, you can just tag in once at the beginning of the match. Maybe he gets stunned, but nothing will happen to him because the boss doesn't have any specials yet. But yes, you just, once you do your special 1 once, you are set. You don't need to bother yourself anymore. Having Black Manta of the team will make sure that you, with just 1 special 1, is going to activate Zatanna's puppet, and you don't just keep spamming your special 3, same old story, and yeah, you are set. Another team that I am not going to showcase in this video, but you guys will get the point, can work here. I would say Metal Team could potentially work here. Yeah, Metal Team could work, but it's going to get very tricky, especially if you don't have resistance build. If you have resistance build, actually most teams will work here. If there's any team that needs tagging and not tagging out, we need resistance build, like maxed out resistance on both the damage dealer and the support character you're going to be tagging in. If you have maxed out resistance, actually you can use most teams on this fight. If you don't, I would say don't risk. Use Meta Teams OS. Use your Beast Boy and your Black Manta if available. If you don't have Black Manta, you can use other support. It's just going to get a little bit more tricky. It's going to take a bit more time, but this will work for you. Anyways, what team did you use on this match? Let me know in the comment section. Like I said, League of Anarchy can work. I've tried that. But is there any other team outside of League of Anarchy, outside of Beast Boy? Let me know in the comment section. I will see you guys on the next one.